I would just like to take a moment to point out that my name on this game save file is Drago, and my class is a knight. I'm sorry. Right, anyway, let's move on. So I don't know if there's anything I can do in Yalom right there pertaining to the, what was it? I believe I had to go into the swamp when it's raining and do some kind of chore there, something like that, I don't remember. Anyway, let's see. If I can explore anything else out this way, I will, but... Which button was... Okay, so that's the map. Let's see. It looks like I can go around that mountain there and maybe down into here, whatever's down there. I'm pretty sure there was a dungeon down here, and this is like the verge that separates East and West Australia. So let's go ahead and do that. And if I can find anything to do in here, I'll fight it. And we'll see what we can do in there, and if not, then I'll just be on my way, hit the seas again. What about... Okay, so that is actually just a corner with nothing in it. Can I get out of there? Thank you. Let's see. So, there's also the matter, if I recall, of in Yalom, I gave that rusted wand to that blacksmith guy who has the quest where you have to go into the swamp or whatever. And all that I remember him saying about that was, like, come back later and maybe I'll finish cleaning it up for you or whatever. And it's still not clear to me when later is, or what constitutes later. Let's see, this is the Teopo Swamp. That does sound familiar. I do believe I was looking for a swamp. Let's see if I can actually do anything in here. I don't know what constitutes later. And... Come on. Oh, can I not move that sideways? I guess I can. Oh, I can move it. I can pull it towards me. Okay, so I can't. Alright. Whatever. Oh, I see there's like notches on the ground indicating the space where I can and can't push stuff. Let's see. This looks like whirlwind grass. And if I were to let's replace mind read with whirlwind, because I don't think I'm going to be reading too many minds. Really? Really?
Hey.
It lights up when I use synergy on it, like something can be done there. What about like reveal? Reveal is sometimes useful. No? That doesn't reveal anything. Alright, anyway. In that case, I wonder if there's a... Oh, hello. Bye. Did I take damage from that? Oops, wait, didn't mean to... I wouldn't be surprised if I took damage from that. Okay, so the, These bubbling spots... I will sink into the swamp, but... Oh, I see where I have to go. I will sink into the swamp, but I will rise back to the top when I find a bubbling spot. So I should probably stick to... What's over here? Is this leading me here for any reason? Oh, come on. Anyway, what I wanted to do was make my way over here so that I can climb up on this, and this is just going to give me a chest. Alright. That is a cookie. Stat item? I think that's a stat item. Cookie is for boosting maximum power points. I will use that on Shiba, because she tends to use the most power points. Shiba or Jenna? Jenna doesn't have very many PP, but Jenna's generally fine getting by without needing that many power points. I don't know, I'll give it to Shiba. Alright, anyway, nothing else here, right? Doesn't look like it. So, let's go back into the swamp. This is an interesting mechanic, I have to say. Can I go... Is that too far? Do I actually have to take the long way back here? I think I might. Alright, well. Nothing there. We gotta go this way. I hate everything. Oh, this is gonna be a long dungeon. I feel like this wouldn't be as bad if I had, like, full... I mean, rather not full, like, only four-directional restricted movement. Rather than 8, the way that this game gives you. Let's see. Can I whirlwind this? It doesn't look like I can whirlwind this. Do I need, like... Alright, went through my synergy list real quick just to see if there's anything that I could maybe do to this, but I didn't see anything. I definitely remember using Cyclone or Whirlwind or whatever on weeds and stuff earlier in the game. I don't know why it's not working here. I don't know if these are different weeds or something that need a special version of the spell or whatever. I see there's also a growth synergy here. I still do not have growth. That is probably the individual synergy which I've seen the most usages for in the world so far. Unfortunately, I can't really do anything with that now, but I guess I'm just gonna have to I'm gonna have to call it here, and we'll be back on our way. Where is retreat? Let's go and use retreat because I really don't feel like going through that again. And alright, I guess I will be going back to the ship. I will make a pit stop back in Yalom just to see if that guy's done with my wand yet. Right, so I'm back in here. This guy, okay, so your wife has the item you made me. She can give it back now. So I guess all I had to do is, like, leave the map and come back, huh? Yeah, sure. Wait, what? Hang on. Payment. How much payment? Excuse me? To be fair, I guess I did kind of waste all the money and other stuff earlier, but still. Anyway, I just now noticed this when I was walking in here, and this looks like this looks like something that I can either push aside or pound. And it's not pushing. Firstly, is it interactable at all? It is. Okay, so if I were to, just for example, pound on it. No? Alright, so maybe that's not it. What if we just actually use push or move or whatever? No? What am I supposed to do there then? This is very strange. Alright, back to the ship. So come aboard and bring along all your hopes and dreams. Together we will find the great things that we're looking for. I'm not going to subject you to that any longer. Anyway, maps. So we've knocked off the most of the southeast part of the map. This Deccan Plateau area. I forget if I landed here earlier or not, but I'm pretty sure that if I were to land here, I would just be back to like the earlier parts of the game, which is fine. Not a big deal. I've done these islands in the middle at least as much as I can. I've done this Aqua Rock Apogee Islands off on the side. I haven't, I should say, revisited this Chocobo Island all at the top because let's see, I did that in that one failed recording not too long ago. And I didn't see much. I did not go back there, but I guess just for the sake of having a little yellow dot on it, I'll do that here. I would also like to see what I can do on this part of Africa and this part of like Central Asia over here. Not sure if I'm going to really be able to go any farther there than I was able to in like, you know, Teopo Swamp and the Aqua Rock area and that kind of thing. But I'll have a look anyway. I got the feeling that this cloudy spot in the middle is actually where I'm supposed to be going next, but we'll see. Firstly, Chocobo Rock. Did I land? Have I arrived? No, I missed completely. Okay, I was just kind of holding the up button on the D-pad and not really paying attention to where anything was. Just kind of holding the up button on the D-pad and like looking at my notes for stuff I've got to do for Wizarducks later. Anyway. Wait a minute, was that it? Okay, so I just went past it. Let's see, how do I get in here? So Chocobo Island, as I like to call it. I don't know if they were at all going for anything raptor-shaped on purpose, or if this is just the shape that it ended up being. I believe this was like some kind of... It sounded like some kind of like late game dungeon or something like that. I cannot go around that way. Can I go around this way? By the way, you all have no idea how much I wanted to just start singing the One Piece song when I was just heading north for like 5 whole minutes. But I said I wasn't gonna sing like 10 seconds ago, so I guess I might as well stick to that. Anyway, it looks like it looks like I can't cut through the rocks here. That's too bad. We really do have to take the long way. Okay, I can do that. So I think once I'm done with here, and I don't expect to really be able to do much once I'm in here, any more so than I have been on basically all the other islands that I visited yet. I guess I'll stop off on, like, whatever the equivalent to, like... You know what, this could be a problem. This could be a problem, this could be a problem, this could be a problem. There goes Shiba. Alright, Piers. It's you and the Dino Bird. Okay, you're gonna get all that experience as a single person. You got a level out of that, perhaps unsurprisingly, and I can't use teleport to go back to the last town I was in, right? Because that kind of need. I don't have any reviving items, right? Yeah, let's try to not have a repeat of that, shall we? Like, I know my party wasn't in the best of shape getting off of that, but getting off the boat, like I did get into some fights in the ocean, but I didn't think they were gonna be quite that bad. Let's see. Treasure galore. If I open these, it's empty, and also this one is empty, and I'm gonna take a wild shot in the dark guess out of I don't know where that these are all gonna be empty. Yeah. I guess it can't hurt to check them all, but didn't really expect much after the first couple. What's this? Goodbye. Okay. Is this something I can use synergy on? Can I use yes or no? Are these gonna... Okay, so those are not gonna be affected by synergy. In that case, it looks like my way forward was blocked by these stones that burst out of the water, and I can't progress. I am wondering if perhaps there is like a levitation synergy or something later that will allow me to jump over here without triggering that button and allow me to go farther into the dungeon. I could see that being the case. Once again, that could be a theoretically interesting power to have in Wizarducks. I might keep that one in my back pocket. Anyway, that's empty, that's empty. Down here... Alright. I'm gonna set my expectations accordingly for what's gonna be in those. This one... That actually has a lucky medal in it, okay. Another lucky medal. Oh no, that was money, that was not a lucky medal. Let's see, does anything happen? Does anything happen if I push this? Can I not push this? Why am I not able to... Can I really not push that? Is that, like, just here for decoration or something? What's going on here? This is really bizarre. Another one bites the dust! Alright, that was, shall we say, intense. I'm gonna try and get out of here. Let's get back on that boat, and once again, I am going to be backtracking all the way to, I think, Japan for a little bit of healing before I try to do anything else. That definitely has the feeling of a late-game dungeon. So, if I hadn't died on Treasure Isle is what it is, I would have said that it looks like just coming out of the Chocobo skull spike thing, spine thing. It would have been not too bad to just like land on the northern part of Russia over here, and I don't know if there's a beach on this side or if I'd have to land over here and wander into the interior. But you know what? It kind of still looks like that part of the world is still the nearest place I can land. So maybe we'll do that anyway, or maybe these two beaches look like at the very least there's not much I can do. Like, not much space I can explore, so I guess I'll go there real quick just to knock off that little, like, rather cross off that item on the to-do list, and hopefully it won't take very long. Okay, wow, I didn't realize that we were as close as we were. I thought we were still a little ways away. So, venturing down this way, I think there is the one of the beaches should just be a little place I can land around here. I think I actually see part of it on the screen. Yeah, around here. Here we have, is this a lighthouse? Angkor Ruins. Okay. Just based on the name alone, that makes me think like Angkor Wat in I believe Cambodia. the ruined civilization in Cambodia in real life. No idea if that is going to be what we're going for. I would have thought we were a little bit north for a tropical area like that, but we'll see. Why did I open the menu? There's a lot of trees here. A lot of good places to hide stuff. I'm not sure if those are just rocks just there for decoration or if that's some kind of synergy item. Although I would think that if it was something I could use synergy on, it would be a little bit more prominent because they don't really seem to be hiding things you can use synergy on in this game. They tend to be pretty front and center. Anyway, let's go in here, see what this is all about. All right, so am I going to be able to cast Whirlwind on these pieces of grass? No. All right, I must be losing my mind because it really looks like all of my, or at least some of my synergies are just suddenly not working. Like, am I using this wrong or something? Because I know I was using Cyclone/Whirlwind earlier. And as far as I can tell, there's no reason I shouldn't be able to do this now. Was it a different synergy? Because the Cyclone I have now, I think, was granted by the Cyclone ship. And I think the one I had earlier was Whirlwind, and that was just granted by, like, my whatever class I was. I'm a hermit, apparently. That's confusing. Alright, anyway. I'll look that up later, if Cyclone is the same thing as Whirlwind. But anyway, for now, it's like I can't do anything here, either. Very confusing. Alright, let's take our exit from Angkor Wat, and let's have a look at the other beach. I did say I would like to, at least walk into all of the clumps of trees on this map, just in case a genie decides to show its face. But still, it seems that I haven't run into a genie on the overworld for a while. All right, there is. Is that a town or a village or at least a house? Champa. Okay, so this is Vietnam. Let's see, where exactly am I on the overworld map? Oh, okay. Wait, hello. Alex. The other blue guy. I almost called you Piers. I was calling Piers Alex earlier, and now I'm calling Alex Piers. Alright, what do you want? Are we gonna fight? Yeah, Alex. Who is Alex? Alex is a water adept. We had been traveling together, but he left us when we landed on Indra. Oh, have we not caught up Piers with this guy's story so far? I guess we haven't. Anyway. Yeah, and his artwork looks an awful lot like yours, to be honest. I see you've made a new friend. You've been busy, haven't you? And you found yourself a new water adept. Do you mean to cast me away like old trash? What do you want with us now, Alex? Or did you forget you were the one who abandoned us? Yeah, about that. Anyway, Jenna, have you come to despise me so? After all we've been through? Yes. Wait, did I say yes? I meant to say something boring and non-committal, like no, but alright. Yeah, that's right. Why should we care about someone who just left us behind like that? Aren't we a bitter bunch? And I was just trying to help you with your little task. We have no need of your help. We can light the lighthouses without you. Oh, can you really? So that is the sister, right? Oh, Karst, are you the one who's traveling with Alex? Is that the us? Like the, like how they always go around in pairs? Anyway, that's right. That's right, Karst. I'm flattered that you remember. What is this? What's going on? What's going on is Alex is demonstrating his remarkable foresight once again. I'm just as confused as you are, okay, guys? Let's take a few step backs and explain this to me like I'm stupid or something. Have you not had the pleasure of an introduction? I don't believe I have, no. He stayed back at the ship when I saw them in Madra. I am Agatio. I don't know if that's a play on Agate or Agate or however it's pronounced. That's A-G-A-T-E is another kind of rock. I'm gonna guess it is because we seem to be going with our rock themes for Karst, and it makes sense that your other half would be too. Anyway, that guy's Drago. The girls are Jenna and Shiva, which makes him Kraden. All right. You picked this up a lot faster than we did, I have to say. They look like an unreliable bunch of ragamuffins. Yeah, they are rather useless, aren't they? That's why I finally had to abandon them, of course. Alright, Alex, you're just really, like, all over the place today. I don't know if you, I forget where I was going now. But anyway, I believe I may have been hasty in my judgment. Your peers. How do you know my name? How soon they forget? We met you before when you were being, detained. Who could forget the amateur adept kept changing water to ice in that strange little town? Ah, you saw that. That must be how you knew Piers was the water adept. I mean, he's got the hair for it. Like, the hair is generally a bit of a giveaway in these here Golden Sun games, but anyway, in fact, I was even thinking of borrowing that ship at one point. You would steal someone's boat? That's so typical of you, Alex. You ruined me, Jenna. I only meant to borrow it. Permanently. Whatever you might have meant, that doesn't make it right. And just when I was about to seize the opportunity, you had to come back. You mean from Kabomo. I was mere moments too late. Isn't that a shame? Still, because of that, I did meet Carson Agatios, or perhaps it was my fate. Can you just stop talking about yourself for 1 second, Alex? Enough of your childish gibes. Alex, I want to know what makes these punks useful. Okay, yes, we were getting to that, weren't we? I don't know if we were getting to that or not, but anyway. They brought us an orb that Akafubu had taken. That shows some resourcefulness. How so? Kabomo are quite warlike, or were at any rate. Recovering the orb was most likely not easy. They were just typical villagers, easily frightened with a small display of synergy. No, they would have used less abrupt methods than those you favor. Oh, what methods would those be? Probably something with a lot of spears and clubs and rather stereotypical African tribal chants. Anyway, Alex said it clearly enough. He wouldn't terrorize people into doing what we wanted. Enough of this. Stop changing the subject. When are you going to light the remaining lighthouses? Yes, our patience is beginning to wear thin. If you waste much more time, we will take those elemental stars and do it ourselves. If we had a wind adept like Shiba and the elemental stars, we wouldn't need you. Excuse me? I am, of course, opposed to their line of thinking. My experience with Satoru's minority suggests that, while they were fierce warriors, they're somewhat lacking when it comes to solving the mysteries of the lighthouses. You mean to say they failed to solve the riddles? Miserably. Are you suggesting that they were simple brutes incapable of logic and intelligence? Are you saying the same of us? I'm afraid so. Alex, whose side are you on? I'm on no one's side. My only concern is to see the lighthouse beacons lit once again. So you mean to leave the task to Drago? Then why have we come all this way looking for him? I merely wanted to confirm that he and his companions had not forgotten their quest. Is that truly all? I also wanted to introduce Drago to the two of you. Alright, well, we met at least one of you earlier in the game. And I don't believe we got along super well then, and I don't see why we would get along super well here. Anyway, why would you do that? When Satoru's minority gone, you probably felt very little pressure to complete your task. I cannot have that. What do you mean by that? With Satoru's minority gone, I felt another pair might... How should I put this? Provide you with the proper incentive to complete your task. That's a statement from HR if ever I heard one. Is that some kind of threat? Take it as you wish. I just wanted to provide you with the proper encouragement. So what, you've used us to your satisfaction and now our role is done? You only wanted us around to flex a little muscle and scare them into action? Fine. Suppose we'll let you go today. No, we can still fight. I was just at the shrine, healing after dying twice in a short amount of time. We haven't had a boss fight in a bit. I'm down for another one. Oh, they're just gonna wander off. You suck. Alex, you get your minions to come after us and threaten us into action, and then they don't even fight us. Please find some better minions next time. I look forward to seeing you soon, somewhere very near the Jupiter Lighthouse. Alright, well, I can do that. Kraden, am I right in recalling that you pursue the quest on behalf of Tolby's ruler, Bobby? That is true, I'm studying alchemy because Lord Bobby has ordered it. What about it? Ah, what a pity. It would seem all your studies... been for naught. What are you getting at? He's dead, isn't he? Only that it seems your Lord Bobby has at last succumbed to the ravages of time. He's dead. Lord Bobby is dead? Oh, so you didn't know. Lord Bobby? Dead? Could that really be true? Alex, how would you know such a thing? Do not mistake me. We had no hands in Bobby's passing. Yeah, that's what they all say. However, the people of Tolby may be under the impression that our presence led to his death. Cut the melodrama and get to the point for a change. Simply put, I would recommend against traveling north of Gondolin for a while. I just thought that it might be better if you focused on your quests instead of exploration for now. Alright, just for that, I'm going to make sure that I explore every last nook and cranny of the continent before getting on with it, if I can. Assuming, of course, that I don't accidentally wander into plot like I did here. Take it as you will. Very well. May we meet again. So, the only reason Alex came here was to threaten us. And to bring us news of Bobby's death, despite the fact that we asked for no such news. Perhaps he had his own reasons for telling Kraden. What do you mean, Piers? Kraden undertook this quest on behalf of Bobby, then he no longer had any need. Oh, of course, I hadn't thought of that. Your orders were to find Lemuria, right, Kraden? That's right, but if Bobby really has died, then you're free to go where you will, Kraden. That's not true. Certainly, my original reason for reaching alchemy was for Lord Bobby. Was for Lord Bobby. That's your past tense. That sounds like something I would say. What are your reasons now? There is no longer... this is no longer solely for research. I do this because of what I've learned on this quest. Your research. What you learned on this quest. Alright, so, Kraden, you're just being mysterious on purpose. I just like the other guy was. Although maybe a little bit more politely about it. Of course you don't understand. Drago is the only one I've spoken to about any of this. Wait, has he? No? I don't remember. Why are you all looking at me? Now is not the time to tell you about it. Look, Kraden, if you told me, I wasn't paying attention, alright? So you can just rehash it here and now, will you? Anyway, I'm sure we'll get, I'm sure we will tell you once we get to Lemuria. You promise? I promise. Piers, you don't mind waiting? Can't read minds like Sheba, but I have a guess as to what you're thinking. A guess? What do you mean? You're a great scholar, Kraden, are you not? I believe your theory is correct, and to prove it, I want to return to Lemuria as soon as possible. Alright, well, I'm guessing that what they're getting at is that Lemuria is, like, the linchpin that ties this all together. I don't know if that's the ultimate source of the alchemy. I don't know if there's a lot of, what was it in the first game, Mount Aleph, like a volcano in Lemuria. I don't know if there's like a big honking meteor in Lemuria, like has fallen out of the sky in a few other places or whatever. Whatever it is, it's probably going to be important. Anyway, I'm going to end this off here. Next time, we're going to explore Champa a bit, and then I will, if the game at all permits me to, I will explore the rest of the mainland and see if I can do anything fun before getting on with plot. My name is Dragonite. This has been Golden Sun, The Lost Age. You should all go check out the Steam page for Wizarducks, which is the game that I like to work on when I'm not doing YouTube stuff. The link to that can be found down in the description of the video. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you all later.